Brothers and sisters, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna go over the second part of the Gibbs Ironman tournament and we're gonna analyze the technical plays and the grind game of some of those games. Hope you guys like this kind of content and let me know in the comment section below if you wanna see more of those kind of content on my channel. Without further ado, let's move on to the gameplay. Should be fine. Okay, so it's Malice against Raziel Finsmith, I would assume, to be honest. In this position, if I was Stitch, I would start a low. That seems like a very strong start. It doesn't commit a normal sum, does not reveal any informations, no weakness. So let's see. Yeah, starts alert. Is fake thinking, whatever. We draw Dotscaper, which is gonna be actually a huge normal summon. In my opinion, you go for the Chessie line. You banish Chessie, you summon Chessie in this position. Why? You don't care if this card get entrapped, and then you can keep the Scaper as normal summon if the Chessie resolves. So you get Chessie, Dormouse. You commit a little bit, and then later on you are gonna normal summon the Dotscaper that's gonna give you 2 bodies, basically. Which is a very huge trade, in my opinion. Yeah, the chest is banished. Which is good. Patriana. Use the Chessie effect, banish the Dormouse. Now let's draw 2 cards. Okay. We don't want to really reveal the information of terraforming yet. We kind of want to wait. We don't want to give our opponent information that he's not supposed to have yet. Before we want to check for Nibiru, for early entraps, and then we will reveal additional extenders. In this end, we have a Magnamuth, a Druis, a Terraforming, and a Dotscaper. This end is beyond broken. So our game plan is just to simply play with the mouse. Special summon the rabbit. If we have already the field spell, I would assume that you can go Link 1, you can go Decoder. After you set GWC with you are supposed to set GWC with the binder, with the rabbit, and then when you go binder, you set the TB11. That's how you're supposed to play this end, especially when you already have the field spell in rotation, and if you already draw Dotscaper, you actually lose all the value of Ransom. So basically, Ransom gives you those 2 cards, but you already have those 2 cards in rotation, which means that you want to set a GWC with the White Rabbit, and with the binder you want to set the TB11. So you're gonna basically do a reverse combo. Let's see if he does that. He sets TB11. I disagree with this line. Like, I disagree with this TB11. Because this TB11 has literally no value. You can still go for Ransom here. But this Ransom also has no value. You just go -1 in bodies. It makes 0 sense. You're basically, with your end, it's like already resolving a Ransom. So I think I would go just for a white... a rabbit set TB11 and then binder set rabbit set GWC and then binder set TB11. So the reverse here, I think it was correct. It doesn't really matter considering his end, but if we have to talk about sequencing, I think setting GWC here was the best one, because we don't always open for extenders. The reverse allow. He's going Ransom. This Ransom has literally no value. This Ransom is like going -1. Then he goes TB on Ransom, because he's like, yeah, I'm Gucci anyways, because I have to Bestials and I still have to normal summon Dotscaper, which is a fair point. It's just this Ransom does not do anything for you. This is actually very... Hold up. Is this very bad? This might actually be very bad. Hold up. 18. Wait, you already used all three the names. No, that was definitely the bind. Yo, he actually loses to Nibia, right? Yo, if he... No, but he still has... I guess he still has Link Spider, Summon Back Dot Scaper. He still has it. It's very bad, though. Like, when he has full... Then he turns off his Bestials, which is very bad. Yeah, his line is slightly into Nib because he turns off his Bestial, because then he has to go for a Splash Mage. This line would beat actually Impermanence Nibiru, but the way he played this one, he actually loses to Impermanence Nibiru, which is kind of funny. Goes into Splash Mage now, turning off the Bestials. Like, this sequence is not good at all. I disagree with this. Yeah, and now he gets Bestial. That is actually super bad. Oh my god. This is so bad, it's crazy. Bell on the field spell, activate Terraforming. Yeah, and like this is the interaction that I explained before. If you bell the underground, they can just use the second one. This board should have been just much bigger. Like, this board should have been such a huge board, and we entered into a Magnamuth, which is kind of crazy. And we turned off our Bestials that we could have used, at least like one Druid we could have used, or one Magnamuth, depending if you have the Boldrek, which is an extra push in the opponent turn. You're gonna win regardless. It's just not the way you're supposed to play this hand. Like, he opened the nuts and he did not know how to use the nuts. Now, he Druids... Okay, here's the thing, right? There is only one issue with this, because he's Druiding the Rabbit, because usually you go GWC, banish Rabbit, and then you get the MTP07. The issue is that he has Ransom and Binder in the graveyard, so he can just go Binder, banish Ransom. Ransom, when he is special summoned, can banish another name, which will be a second copy of Rabbit from the deck, and Rabbit that will be special summoned will set an MTP07. So basically this Ruiz will not accomplish anything. If you want to banish a name, in my opinion, in this position, you are supposed to banish the Ransom. Because you actually cut the Ransom out of the equation, because GWC always wants to reborn the Binder. You don't banish Binder because GWC can also special summon from the banish pile, so you don't want that to happen. If you cut them off the Ransom, it's actually okay, because they don't have a field spell for follow-up. And like, it's okay. It's definitely better than banish the White Rabbit, in my opinion. Okay, draw Ash Blossom, which is actually huge in this position. Ash Blossom is actually huge because we can use the Ash to stop the MTP07. We are entering in battle phase with Druids because he has an X that needs to be unlocked. And he also had double Druids, and that's why he used one in end phase, which is fine again, but it was supposed to banish Ransom, in my opinion, in this situation. He's entering in battle phase to crash, but this crash doesn't really do anything, because the GWC is gonna special summon back Binder, and Binder is gonna banish Crypter, and is also gonna banish the Ransom, and then Ransom comes back, banish the White Rabbit, and White Rabbit set MTP07, which will be checked by this Ash Blossom. It's nice, I guess. Okay, so Stitch decides to waste an MTP07. When actually, like, he saw Bell, so he's probably expecting a second Bell. And that's why he's doing this, because he's scared of him getting, like, he was scared of starter having a second Bell in hand for his GWC. But now I guess he can Ash the MTP. Like, you have to Ash the MTP07. Okay, now he goes for the X line. Aggregator Chelling 2 in order to protect from Ash Blossom, even though you will get hit by Ash Blossom anyways at some point. I would rather not even go for Aggregator Chelling 2. because I actually want my opponent to hit it, like we hit this X with an end traps because you have a sword that's an extra push. Anyways, gets impermanence on the X, which gets instantly punished by the sword in hand. Like, I don't know why Stitch is playing like a game like this in like so many interruptions, like in a so bad. With special summon sword. On sword effect we activate GWC, kinda interesting. We special summon back the binder. He adds ice with the rotation of sword. And now binder effect is gonna resolve, banish, and banish the aggregator to avoid an extra touch of, like, to avoid the attach of aggregator from a detonator. We're gonna pay life points. Banish Dormouse to protect the ransom and the binder from the Excitonite, which is okay, I guess. Is using right now Crypter. This Crypter actually makes sense. Even though if I was Stitch here, first of all, I would not be scared of Bell, because you have double Bestial in hand, so you're never scared of Bell. And the MTP was definitely wasted. Second of all, I would not have summoned back yet. No, this is fine actually. No, this is probably fine. You can banish a name, and then he's looking to... I think he's looking to use Dominus Impulse on the normal summon of Ice, and the game is over. I think it's just trying to push... to not make the things more complicated. This is fair. This interaction is fair. Okay. So let's go to game 2. Very nice. The double Lancia, Bell, Ash, and X to 1-card combo. On the other side, we see a solid Impermanence, an Impulse, Fualos, TB11, and Allure. I mean, this is just a 1-card combo. We are saying okay. We let him special summon. So the thing is, okay, here is the thing. There is only one issue with this, right? Because there is actually... It's probably fine, right? Because you're gonna fool us, you keep the Imperm for that Nether, and then you try to suck him off with Allure of the Darkness. That's what he's trying to do. No, it's probably fine. Summon that Nether. That Nether effect. On Aggregator, this one is wasted, right? Because this is a free Magramut. This is a free Magramut right here. I don't know why it's not chaining Magramut here. You don't care about, like, you don't care if he pops your Magramut. You actually don't. You actually don't care. You trade with that Nether pop, but you also add another Bestial. Anyways, we draw Ash Blossom, and now he has to run the Allure on the Magramut. When this Magramut would have traded with 2 Dead Nether pop. He actually wouldn't even net Dead Nether pop, to be honest. He probably would have ashed the Magramut. Scared of talent. I mean, yes, but then, like, look at our end. We don't play. Like, you kinda need to establish bodies, in my opinion. I don't know why... I don't know why we are keeping this Impulse in hand. I kinda like to set it too. Why not? I don't think it's bad to set the Impulse. He wants to keep it in hand, just in case, because he doesn't want him to be one of the first Dead Nether pop, which is fair. Because you wanna Impulse his summon, and then he chains on TB11, you chain TB11, and then you have Impulse. Depends on his Entrap lineup. If this Impulse in hand is correct, actually. This Impulse in hand might be correct, which I'm not actually against. Anyways. Activate Cross was nasty. Normal Summon Ice, we have to stop that. There is no way you let this Ice resolve. You are crazy for that. You are crazy for that. You are crazy for that. You're crazy for that. Oh, yeah, you're right. Fualos in main, so talent was already live. So this Magramut not being used was no sense. Because was trading with at least 1 Dead Nether body for sure. And also Aggregator against Malice is actually good. not stopping these heights is actually trolling. I don't know what he thought, like, I don't know what he think about it, but like, this was actually trolling. You just gave him infinite engine, to be honest, but okay. I mean, now you have to impulse that. You sound crazy if you don't. Okay, and now the detonator, if he pops the imperm, you lost a lot of value. While if you were gonna imperm the ice, if you imperm the ice in this position, he chains detonator on TP11, chain TP11, summon a body, and then in your end phase you can bestial the name. But hey, doesn't matter. Yeah, chain impermanence, waste of an impermanence right now, -1. Solid -1. Chain again detonator on TB11. Chain TB11 solid on the White Rabbit. Ash Sword, and then he draws with the cross. Now we, like you see, like something that should have costed us 1 entrap, costed us 3 entraps, because of this poor sequencing. Goes into Twins of the Eclipse, set the cross out. It's okay, I guess. Draws another Druis. He doesn't want to bestial this because he has the Druis. So this is fair. Ash Blossom on the Allure, that's why he's waiting for the Lancia. Ghost Decoder. I think you might bell that, actually. Or you might chain Lance. Actually, Lancia might be better in this scenario. Lancia, I think, might be better in this scenario. Yeah, Lancia might be better in this scenario. Draws Bonfire. Instantly karmad for going -3 in terms of entraps. Instantly karmad. Also, we were actually supposed to shotgun the Druids on one of the name to avoid the draw of cross. I don't know why I didn't do that. That's another misplay. You're just giving your opponent a free upstart when you have double Druids. Draws Tractus. Instantly karmad. Because now you still have to use the Druids. And now he has again Requiem in the extra deck. And now link away the Eclipse, and now Eclipse is gonna bring back the Nether. This shit is over. Chain Druids, chain Bell, GG. Yeah, just like this was so poor. This was so poorly played, actually. Okay, so what do we have here? In the end, it's solid. You start with Allure because it's like it's a solid open starting with Allure, so I'm not against it. Yeah, okay, this is it like it's just a shifter situation? Oh no, that sounds crazy. You wanna go binder? Okay, this is what he's thinking, because this is actually crazy that you think that you're gonna reach that far after seeing Bell, Impermanence, Ash, Lancia. Like, you are never gonna reach this far. You are never gonna. This is so greedy, it's actually crazy, because he's trying to establish 3 bodies for a binder to banish his graveyard and then resolve a shifter. First of all, this sequence is very bad if you don't open with Dormouse, because then you have to waste a TB11 on the like, you will have to waste a TB11 on the Rabbit that's not gonna come back because you banished with the Allure. You should have just banished the shifter here, which was super solid in my opinion to banish the shift, because then you go Rabbit, set, and then you link it away for decoder, and then you use the Bestial in order to banish the Rabbit that's gonna come back, and then you are on a solid link 3. This was super greedy on Stitch side, and he will get instantly punished for that. He will actually get instantly punished for that. Impermanence right now on this. Now you don't have any more the Bestial line, because if you were normal summoning the Rabbit to set, and you were getting with Imperm, you could go Decoder, and then you could attempt to banish with the Druids, which would prompt the activation of a Bell in order to stop the Druids from resolving, but at least your opponent uses 2 entraps, okay, which is actually good for you, if your opponent wastes his entrap. right? And you can turn skip for another turn, right? Like you can just turn skip, like it's gonna be fine, right? In this case, didn't work out. Anyways, just use the imper. Now we normal the Fuwalos, we make IPM pass. Like this is so bad on several levels. It's so bad on several levels, and I can explain you why, okay? IP is wrong for two reasons here. First of all, you don't have an instant body to put on the board. Like, I would understand if you go IP and because you're playing something like I don't know, if you have like you already have the extra body, or if you're playing something like Finsmith that's gonna give you the Lacrima during the opponent's draw phase in order to special summon instant the Requiem, so your IP is live against the next. Because this line kinda hints into an X. Like, if your opponent gets X'd, your IP is dead. You turned off your IP. There is also another thing that if I was teaching this in this position, actually Fuwalos is your best friend in those situations. Why? Because you are actually supposed to still make the link 1. After all of those misplays, you are still supposed to make the link 1. After all of those misplays, you are still supposed to actually use the Druids to banish the rabbit in the graveyard, and then you are actually supposed to make SP, because your end is so bad that you need this Fuwalos to resolve. Because you're gonna use SP on the board to banish your body on the board, and then you're gonna resolve the Fuwalos in order to draw, because your end sucks that much, and you misplayed that badly, that you have to surrender on a binder follow-up. On a rabbit follow-up. Yeah. Okay, anyways. Ends on IP. Obviously, we don't get instantly punished, but we get punished right now from this Ghost Bell on the Druids, because this Ghost Bell not only checks the Druids, but also checks the IP. GG, Nuri. GG, Nuri. So we bell the Druids. We go Lacrima, we go Finsmith stuff. Normal summon Ash. Go into Typhoon, and she's not gonna do anything. We just Finsmith grind. Normal summon Fuwalos made duo drive is correct here, actually. Because if this resolves, the game is just over. This resolves, the game is over. Make the sequence. How many engraver we have in the graveyard? So in this line, if you have a bestial, you're actually supposed to banish the Requiem, in my opinion. Yeah, he banished the Requiem, at least this was correct. Take the Typhoon, that's an easy game on board. Bounces back, special summon the sword. Go for the Hext. Solid dead Nether attack. Okay, so who's gonna win the dice roll? Starter starts. Okay, so this line is very actually very. There are two possibilities here. There are actually two possibilities. It's actually interesting as an end, because you could actually start a tract and special summon the Lacrima from the end after you go into. Okay, so you can start Tractus into Lurry, right? And then you can Lurry into Requiem into Lacrima from the end. Dump the engraver from your deck to the graveyard. Oh, actually the trap. I think, let me double check 1 second. It's actually no another engraver. And then you normal summon Fuwalos in order to make it. This is a very greedy line. I don't suggest it. If I was him, I would probably still start the tract and see what's up. And then I guess we can decide after. Depends if he thinks or not. Like, you're playing against a 41, most likely it's gonna be a mirror. You probably don't normal summon the Fuwa just in case, but we'll see. Okay, Special summon Lurry. Go for the Requiem. Requiem effect. If it resolves, now we can think. Now there is room to think here. Now there is room to think. Because you could actually go for display and then normal Fua and make duo. Because if you get Nib, you still end on a Desiree plus impermanence. And you could actually potentially also get a draw. Because the way you're supposed to play this out is you special Lacrima, send Engraver, normal Fua, make duo, int into any entrap. Special summon Engraver, make sequence effect, summon Desiree. And then we go into Agnum Dei. Agnum Dei summons back actually whatever, in this case. Could be Lacrima too, it doesn't really matter. And then you could actually make Necro Keep. And then you can use Engraver to still draw a card. Because then in your opponent's turn you can use Lacrima in the graveyard to reborn Agnum Dei to reborn Desiree, if you still wanna get the draw. And this is probably, but it's kinda greedy because it gets rid of 2 cards in your hand, which again I do not suggest. You still have follow-up, but you don't like. It's a very risky move. It's ballsy. Like you can decide to do it. Like if you actually, like if you soul read your opponent, you can do it. But I probably would play. I would just do a condom player and just play safe. Yeah, the condom play was good. Special summon Engraver. Engraver equipped with Requiem. We turn it into Necro Keep and we see what we draw. Which makes totally sense. Because if you draw an engine piece, it's actually super good. So I agree totally with this play. Bonfire. Rewarded for playing correctly. Bonfire. Rewarded for playing correctly. Kinda hinting to an impermanence or Veiler now, right? Even like he doesn't have Ash because it's already checked. Like the Finsmith stuff does not check Veiler or impermanence, but checks for Ash Blossom and Nibiru. So at this point he does not have Nibiru, but there is still a possibility that he can have Veiler or impermanence. Making Caesar is like you are not gouging your opponent. Like your opponent knows that he's supposed to Nibiru here. And if he has Nib +1, you still lose this position. Right? But now you put yourself to only losing to 1 impermanence or 1 Veiler. It's not like losing. It's like you trade you trade the best draw that your deck could get. And the end board is not bad, like it's probably fine. The only thing is it does not have Lacrima in rotation, which is kinda annoying. Very annoying. On normal summon Lacrima, he wants to go Ice Special. That is solid. That is actually very solid. I actually like this a lot, actually. I actually like this a lot. Normal summon Lacrima, dump the trap, and then special summon Ice, pitch the Fua and make a duo drive. That is actually super solid. If you wanna play like that, you could actually even make a detonator and you're probably solid too. Dump the trap, special summon the Ice. That is actually super solid. I like this a lot. You can make a detonator instead of duo drive because again, you did not check for Imper Veiler. Like the only thing that this actually realistically loses to is Veiler because the Imper would check detonator anyways. So you're running a 33% chance. This is good too. Like I'm not against it. I am actually not against this. Like he's playing very solidly so far. Ash Blossom now. He had only Ash. Don't you try to stop the Finsmith? Nah, I mean, he wanted to stop duo, but now you have to win against the trap. I mean, Caesar is not an issue. The trap is an issue. He was saving the Ash for duo. I mean, it's an okay trade if you look at his side. It's an okay trade. It's an okay trade. It's an okay trade. He's right on that. He's right on that. He's right on that. Like, if you have only Ash, you probably save it. Because you're playing the mirror. So you have actually way more chances. It's actually not the mirror. This is actually pure Rizel because we see a plugin. Okay, so if you are Drake, what you do here? If you are insurance, what you do here? So, first of all, I have to run the prosp. My Chummy now is dead. I cannot use it because of prosp. Oh, but no, the Lacrim... no, it doesn't matter, right? Because you have the Paradise here. You need an X here. The X actually breaks the entire shit. Because you have Cross, Ice, and the next. You need to run this prosp. Solid. Solid opening. Okay, let's check the banish pile. Excitonite, Duo Driver Boros, Donner, 1 Twins, 1 Dugares. Banish seems okay. We got the sword, which like we have normal summon ice, special sword, Adext. That seems solid. I would do that. It's too solid to not do it. It's normal summon ice, special sword effect, because if you get impermanent, so because you have to read an impermanent set, right? Like you have to read an interruption here. And if he does anything there, right? Like then you have a like field spell into XYZ. That seems super solid. No, running the effect sounds crazy. No, using ice effect sounds crazy. Oh. Running the effect here sounds crazy. Special sword, add X. Now we wasted the body for no reason. Because we were always outing this Caesar. So we just surrendered on a free body for no reason in this position. Actually free body. Okay, now we add node, activate cross and go detonator. That is the freest detonator I ever saw in my life. Boom boom, attach, and now you special. That's solid. Get rid of the Nihilus. Special back, and we go for duo. Seems okay. Seems very okay. Enter in battle phase. This also solid. Add follow up and plasma all because we are playing the pure variant. Shuffle to also solid. We have plugin to summon back detonator, plasma all to pop. This is so good. Why are we popping this? Because you wanna give... I don't see why you wanna pop this. I mean, I guess because it's free for a plugin to give a material to do a drive. That's... But then you waste a plasma all. And plasma all could pop too. You know he has X, so he wins the grind here. I mean, he has the trap still, yeah? It's fine because we have cross. It's good because we have cross. Doesn't matter, right? Yeah, he has to get rid of that, which makes sense. Get like Dweller is good. You have to use... No, you already used everything, right? No, it does not have lacrima and shit, so it's fine, yeah. And you just shotgun. No way we lost that. Sounds crazy, right? This might have been the case of a double detonator, right? Okay, so the play was making a double detonator attach the Eclipse instead of making Dweller because he had only Engraver in the graveyard. That was actually the play. And also, there is also another thing, right? Like you let him attack over your Dweller and you don't protect it. Sounds kinda crazy because now we traded a Dweller. Kinda crazy. Not protecting was kinda crazy. We actually lose this game state. Wonder why. Like the grind is unbearable. Yeah, Typhoon. Bounce back Druids and scramble back. Jesus. Yo, that seemed like in full control. That seemed like a full control game. And he did not protect any loss because of that. Okay, so this time in solid bonfire, add Ext because you're playing the pure, so that makes sense. Go Ext. Add Sword, pitch the Eclipse, that makes sense. Eclipse is such a broken card. Sword add Ice, the 2 into the Duo Drive. Gets action, Duo Drive. Let's go for the Ice. Ice is gonna get Nib after the... No, this is so bad. Why did he wait for that? Why did he not Nibiru? Oh, because he can just chain to the attach. Okay, never mind. Yeah, chain to the attach and clear also the detonator. And now he makes detonator. Again, he cannot attach because the attach is only once per turn. Set Metal Tronus. I mean, this is solid. Because it's ban worthy. I don't like to predict what Konami does. Okay, solid Ultimate Slayer and then he plays. Like, this sounds craziness. Normal Summon Ice. You kinda have to stop there with the Metal Tronus. Like, you kinda do that. You give him, like, if this resolves, you give him a rotation, you give him a body, you just Metal Tronus this. He passes. You don't wanna give him an extra. I don't know what are the stats on this shit. Should be big enough, right? But then you give him an extra with this. But if you give him another body, then any body is Moon. So it kinda doesn't work, because then if he has X plus any entropy, just normal summons the entropy, makes Moon. You still have to clear the body. Now you have Ash for any play. You kind of have to stop the first thing that you see, so you stop the track to see, you don't stop Engraver. You cannot afford to let him resolve Tractus. He has Sword, and like, I mean, I guess that's it. He just makes Detonator. Oh, because we're going second, so we don't have the field spell. But now we have Engraver in rotation. What am I missing? This seems like a game on board. Go Requiem, Requiem effect, gets Ash. And now you have pop the back row, talent, take, special summon. No, you don't have normal summon sword in its game. Something along those lines. Wait, why are we... What? What am I missing? Wait, he did not normal summon this turn. What? Pop the back row, switch in attack, take the token, attack, game. What's happening right now? Chat, am I tripping? If I'm tripping, you need to let me know, because sometimes I do be tripping. Sometimes I imagine things, sometimes I build castles in my head. Is it even possible in normal summon sword? No, he did not normal summon, he ended on a dead needle. He passed. Insurance passed back. Was not follow. Normal summon sword, you see, he did not normal summon. And also that was game, just talent take was game anyways. Like pop the back row, talent take, attack, attack. Why are we making this more complicated than it actually is? But okay, anyways, it's game anyways. A repeat man, a repeatable. Okay, so it's Sean Pittman against Merciless TCG. Sean starts. This is a bonfire track. Okay, his hand is broken. Like, how do you want to start this? You start tract solid Tractus. Special lure. If you are merciless, what would you do? I would full also res of lure. I'm not even waiting. I don't need the guaranteed draw with this hand too. I'm full also res. Okay, so go lure, special lure, get full. And now what do we do? It's a normal sword scenario, right? It seems like a normal sword scenario. So tract, lure. I think you're actually supposed to do it or res. And now we are with a bonfire, engraver, and sword. What do we do here? I mean, seems like a scenario in which I would a normal sword. And then I would go... Let me double check actually, because there is a very nice line. Yeah, I would go sword, add ice, engraver, add trap. Then I would pitch the trap for ice, and then I would make detonator. So you actually have 3 interruptions. Because you have 3 material detonator, and the Fiendsmith trap in the graveyard, Lure on board, and detonator on board, setting permanence. This seems solid. This seems very solid actually. He starts bonfire to add ice, sure. Normal summon ice. Act like that's fine. Go sword. I mean, again, like the Tractus line was so much cleaner, but okay. Special sword at next. Wait, what's happening? What's happening now? Why are we not adding extra? Why are we not going for a 4 material detonator? You wanna try to mend on a dweller? Oh, because he's trying to go the trap line. Now. Like he's trying to do the reverse. So he still adds the trap with engraver and then he pitches the trap for ice. Okay, that's fine, I guess. But now he pitched the trap for... Then it was Hexed! I'm not tripping. That was right then. Then you go engraver, add paradise, tract, add another engraver, pitch the paradise. Why no Hexed? Why no Hexed here? Hexed was so much better, no? Okay. Setting permanence pass, sure. To have instantly the engravering, okay. But it doesn't matter, right? Because you can just do it in chain to an effect. Now Why, like, the nether detaches for cost, why do we need to do it now? Like, seems so preventive right now to do it now. Like, what are you trying to prevent by doing it now? There is nothing to prevent here. Anyways. Bonfire. Add ice. Normal summon ice. Gets impermanence. Why are we staring at this talent in our end? I do not understand. No, when did he use the impermanence actually? There is the thing actually. Let me see actually. When did he use the impermanence? Enter the main phase 1, place the infinite impermanence. Why are we not using this talent? Okay, now we use the talent. And now we look at the end, okay. Weird. Lurry. Okay. Sure thingy. Sure thingy. Like you check the paradise with Magramut. Yeah, Magramut on the engraver. Sure thingy. Activate feed, spell scoops. Normal summon Toad. We don't have, unfortunately, any entrap to stop that. But normal summon Toad with X in hand. Yo, he might be what? No, no, he had actually just added X. Okay, never mind. No, it's just normal summon Toad. Yeah, unfortunately, no entraps, no Veiler, no impermanence, so never mind. There is nothing. Go X to pitch, then Nether because he's going for a cross line to draw. It's okay. Not against it. Plays around the nib. That makes sense. Adds the ice, adds node. Draws one card. Now, in this economy, hold up. I don't like node. We don't like node, pitch a name. No, like we have to do the fancy stuff. Okay. Draws into judgment. Special summon spot. I guess it was the same thing. I guess you were always gonna do this, right? Like you were always gonna do this. Ends on a detonator, set, Nibiru detach, and we decide to end on a less, a detonatorless. That's how we call it for Sean Pittman. A detonatorless. Literally no materials on this shit. Okay. So normal summon ice. Oh, this judgment seems so juicy. Okay, we pop, that makes sense. Talent to take. Moon. Requiem. Ash. Kolba. Judgment. Special sword. Yeah. Man, you have to. I don't know, Sean seems like he played this shit horribly. I feel like he played this shit horribly, to be honest. Okay. Yeah. On Toad. You drew it now, you have to on the Eclipse. That makes sense. Okay, so what do we have here? So it's Merciless turn. What do we got here? I mean, standard. Just one ice. Eclipse on the ice, that makes sense. Resolve, get X, gets Toad. Toad X you wanna do, but then you already normal summoned, and then you put yourself in a worse rotation. Let me double check. Is this actually Toad? Yeah, it's Toad. We could also actually play this one greedy, right? Let's see what he wants to do though. Duo, Ash, call by, detaches, add cross. Yeah, this was fine. Gets nib for his entire life savings. There is nothing he can do about it. except sending the dead nether with X. He should have sent dead nether with X in order to prevent the nib, right? Because now he has one less, like he doesn't have the material for cross. Kinda sad that he lost today. It's kinda wild, if you ask me, that he went for a duo drive line and did not send that nether, and he gets hit by the Nibiru. Okay, so we go field spell to draw. Node, duo, draw one card, set the impermanence. Pass, get Magramut Druids now for your entire lab set. Ooh, change the Druids on the Magramut, which is fine. It's actually fine for Pitman. Pitman is in a winning position because Merciless misplayed the living shit out of it. Because he didn't play around Nibiru for no reason, right? It was free, just don't send the twins. Because also the twins is not live. Because if you go twins here, it's actually not live anyways. I don't know why I sent it. So we go Druids. Druids effect. Deal with the token. Play with some, like, play with the Requiem. Impermanence. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, the worst impermanence I ever spotted in my life. The worst impermanence I ever spotted in my life. You leaving him a level 4 on the board, you don't even know if he has a piece in hand. Oh my god, the worst impermanence ever. Okay, tract, solid tract. Go for the engraver, because we don't care. Special sum. Equip with Requiem. Chaos Angel. Deal with the field spell. Was this ever Chaos Angel? Definitely not. Definitely was not Chaos Angel here. Definitely was not Chaos Angel here. Special engraver. You special engraver, you special Magramut. You can Chaos Angel the Druids. And then you can make sequence. Desire, link 3. Deal with the ice, and that's OTK, no? No, it's not OTK because you have to deal. No, just go for OTK then, right? One second, let me do the math. Isn't it sequence OTK? It's a very... One second, no, it's not because there is a Druids. Hold up, let me think. Do we have OTK? Even if we don't have OTK, it's for sure not Chaos Angel right now. It's you special engraver. You go Magramut, banish Nib. You know that he has sword. You special Magramut. Magramut effect makes Chaos Angel with Lacrima and Magramut. And you banish the Druids. And now we do the math, right? Because now it's sequence, Desire, link 3, send field spell, enter in battle, face attack, hit for 56, and then he has sword, plus the top deck. And you have also Druids in your hand. That checks. And also there is another thing. Paradise does not out Chaos Angel. There is also another thing, because Paradise sends Desire that outs Chaos Angel. So Desire is the one that's gonna attempt to out Chaos Angel, but Chaos Angel is immune. So that makes no sense for two reasons. So Chaos Angel now makes no sense when you have Desire line. You just like this is so bad for no reason. You just have a worse interruption now. Way worse interruption. Way worse interruption. Why do you... The trap is not that great. Like, the trap is okay, but it's not that great. Actually, one sword beats the trap. One sword beats the trap. Like, he's in a grind for no reason. He's in a grind for... This one sword already checks the trap. So it doesn't matter. Desiree would check everything. Desiree Druis would check everything, actually. It's okay. Anyways. Sean top decks cross out, which, again, would have been... no, Sean. A merciless top decks cross out, which would have been a win for Sean if he was actually doing the correct play. But now there is a cross out. And now the crossout can actually check... The crossout can actually check the opponent Lacrima. So now we are in actually a reverse game state. There is the Scout's Angel. It's gonna be hard to out it, but like with the proper setup, if we wait, we might maybe be able to do it. There is no field spell though. No, there is no field spell. No. Yeah, there is no field spell. This is hard. This is for sure hard, but like you are giving him a grind for no reason. Like he has a grind for no reason. He was not supposed to have any business in this game state. Duo drive, search for pieces. Okay, duo drive attach and any special node. Okay, we let the Lacrima resolve. Paradise now. He sends Exit tonight. Why are we sending Paradise now? Because you want to send the Engraver? What you want to do? Send Desirae. Send Desirae sounds... Fuck you trying to do? Why Desirae? Why? Also, why did you not chain Requiem? What's happening in this game state? Oh, because he could have... No, okay, this is correct. But I don't understand the Desirae. I don't understand the Desirae. I really don't. I really don't understand the Desirae. Okay, now we cross out the Lacrima. Way. Two Toad, one extra. Two extra. Okay, sided out, one sword, one extra. He has only two ice in the deck. He cannot use duo drive. No way. And he went for duo drive. No, this has to be pick. Jesus Christ, this guy does not need a coach, he needs a god. Yo, Sam, Mind Gaming, thank you for the Sam. I appreciate that. Manis is playable? Yeah, it is playable. Very playable. Okay, so we got here Le Bon de Fer plus Engraver full combo. Let's see if he does it. Okay, Ice, Special, Add Sword, okay. Those two, it's obvious. It's obvious. So far it's obvious. Send a trap here. I like it. I mean, I kinda like it. If you're playing around the beast, I kinda like it. Okay, but here the combo changed actually. Because after you special engraver and this goes like and everything goes alright, now the combo changes, right? It's 1, 2, 3, no, but then he doesn't have the Lacrima. One sec. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess you can send the Lacrima with the Paradise later on, who cares? No, but then you don't he doesn't have a level 4. So if you want, one second, let me double check. Let me do some math. So it's those two, no, it's Lurri and this. Link 3 summon. No, he does have it. It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he does have it. He does have it. This is for sure summon engraver, check for nib, and then go tract, summon, Lurri, make sequence. Check for nib. No, he doesn't care. He just makes Caesar. The line would be so much better. It's actually crazy how much better would be this line if he does actually do it correctly. It's actually crazy. Again, like, once again, we get hit by a Valor or Impermanence here. I guess if you normal summon, then you have Tractus, but what does this Tractus do? Nothing, right? Nothing. Now this Tractus does absolutely nothing, you're just gonna stick it in end. So the line that you do here is you check for nib, right? You should safely assume it doesn't have it, and then you go tract for Lorry, you make sequence summon Desiree using Lurry, engraver, you just leave like Lurry, engraver, requiem, summon Desiree. Then you use the then you make the link tree. No, is it there? One sec. Summon the 4. No, it should have sent engraver if you want to do this line. So the line should have been then sent engraver, get a second engraver in the graveyard, go sequence, summon Desiree, make link 3 summons back engraver, and then you summon the Caesar using Necro Keep and the engraver that you summon at the back of the link 3. Yeah, that works. Because that no matter what, you're gonna have Lacrima, link 3, and Desiree in the graveyard, plus a Caesar as an end board in permanent Sash, no matter what happens. When you open multiple pieces, you don't send a trap. Okay, special summon, it doesn't search. Now, like you see how this line is to an impermanence, Veiler, and he ends on one less interruption. I mean, one less. Let's say that he trades the trap for an Omni, which I would safely assume it's correct. It still plays around Nib, that line, by the way, because you still have double Xyz after Nib. Anyways, cross, everything is resolving. Okay, set. Okay, set. Oh my god, Dinomorphia. You're crazy for that. Okay. He doesn't know the matchup yet, so I guess we will have to wait and see. Main phase, we got the Requiem. I mean, I guess you want to search with the Duo Drive, which makes sense. More engine in rotation, I like that. Yeah, Requiem makes sense. Engraver. No, I don't like the Engraver here. I think it's always like you have also another Tractus. I think it's always Lacrima because I wanna clear one of the back row with a Chaos Angel. Like it's for sure Lacrima here. 100% Lacrima. It's Lacrima, send engraver, summon back engraver, and then we make a Chaos Angel and we bait the first back row. Then we got a tract. Do we have a Tractus after? I'm not even sure if we have a Tractus. And it doesn't matter if you have a Tractus or not. Because you can actually do an insane... Oh my god, there is an insane line. There is actually an insane line. You can Tractus, add Lacrima. After you realize what is on, like you still make the Chaos Angel in my opinion. You see what is on. And after you see what is on, you can go Tractus, add, if there is anything to add, which I'm not sure, but you can shuffle back a name with engraver, right? So it's fine, you can just shuffle something else with engraver, which is a name, which you already did, I believe. And then you can add back another engraver, and then you can go Tractus effect in the graveyard to hard summon a Desiree to clear another back row. Anyways, special summon engraver. Go sequence now. Kinda wild to go sequence now. Okay, the engraver is resolving. Sounds crazy. What the fuck does he have said? Desiree effect on one of the back row. Thank you, Jay. How's it going? Shuffle back the sequence. I would have shuffled back... No, he doesn't have a name. Okay, never mind. Okay. The Grave Trap. Chain, then Nether to pop. It goes Frenzy. I mean, use Caesar there. Or Ash, I guess. Ooh, Ferret. Ash was safer to play around the Ferret. That was good. Then Nether pop the other one. Force the other one. Pop itself, so the flames, like he gets less damage, I guess. Yeah. And then Activate Eclipse. Chain the Angrum Day, that's actually insanely good. I played perfectly that one. I mean, perfectly, no. Like, I think Chaos Angel was slightly better, but... that was good. That was some good gameplay for sure. Okay, set 5. Jesus. Normalize. Super solid. Get hit by Iron Thunder. Now we have to play around Iron Thunder. We don't play in this column anymore. We wanna, like, just in case, if he has another one, we wanna play in the other set columns to punish another Thunder. Oh, Frenzy Domain. But he has Ultimate Slayer. Okay. Kinda works. Engraver add tract. Ghost Slayer on the Cat Regina. Judgment on that. Is such an insane player. Go tract in the column of Rext, which is very good. So I can never actually... Like, if we play in this column, he cannot use another Thunder. Let's see if he has another Thunder. No, he just has the room. Okay, whatever. Bonfire, you see how he's playing in this column? This is actually good. The fact that he's playing in the Rexstem column. You see, special summon X in this column. Negate the Rexstem, which is also good. Just summon another one because he's God. And then, like, Sean has to scoop there. There is not much he can do. Okay. Sean goes first. Solid Lacrima here. We open a X2, which is okay, I guess. This one is 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I disagree with this, right? You can go... I think you summon Requiem. It's the same shit, right? Because then you never get a draw. It's actually the same shit. It's actually the same shit. Because I was thinking about if we go Engraver, put back Lacrima, summon back Lacrima, but you still have the Engraver on the board, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I mean, here... I mean, here you have to go for Caesar, right? Because you need to special the node. Yeah, touch. Cross is good. Sword is good. A dice, solid. Draw 2 to see what we draw. Special, make a dead. Makes sense. It's solid. Duality. Jesus Christ. Nice Daruma. Set 5. Lacrima, summon Requiem. Summon back Lacrima again. Send Engraver, he does it in the main phase because now he knows that it's Danomorphia. Danomorphia does not play talent and cards like that. Main phase 1. Summon back the Engraver. Are we... No, now Chaos Angel makes... it's probably still Chaos Angel, actually. I don't see any good play otherwise. Daruma Cannon, Chain and Nether, pop and a back row. He pops the Soul of the Supreme King. Set everything. Flips, right? At some point we have to flip. Okay, no, we don't flip yet because he has to, like, he activates Domain. Cat Regina. Impermanence on Cat Regina. Flips the Nether, flips Caesar. We flip back the Lacrima that was summoned in opponent turn. Make Requiem again. Special summon Engraver. Keep it with Requiem. He activates another Daruma Cannon. Very solid. Pop the back row. Activate Traptix. Pop the Cat Regina. And now he goes again for a Frenzy. Jesus Christ. He might be insane. But A... We have a talent now. I guess. Yeah. Take GG. Okay, so the big grinder. Solid end. I mean, his end is okay. Good end. I mean, I have nothing to complain about this end. Okay, so let's talk about it. What do we have here? A bonfire, sword, druid, slurry. Starting bonfire. I mean, it's a solid bonfire line. We had ice for good measure. And if I remember correctly, I believe he said that he was not on duo drive field spell, which is, to be honest, I tested the duo drive less build. That shit is cap. Like, it's actually unplayable. Whoever created this variant of the deck should be tested for fentanyl, because that shit might be like actually crazy. So we go bonfire, add ice, solid opening, normal ice, gets Fuwa, gets ash. Go for the extra line, we add node. We don't have a node in this deck list, I forgot. Yo, this shit is ass. Let me type a reminder. So there is no node. No duo. And then there is only, I believe, only 2x to I, 2x to sword, 2x to sword in this variant. Yeah, no, that shit is nice. I don't know how I got convinced to play this shit. Anyways, add another ice. Dead Nether. Because he got another Fuwalos. So he has to end on dead. Attach and passes. Oh my godness. We have a Dead Nether against the world. Okay. Hold up a second. Was it actually... I mean, I believe then, if you're ready... Like, if he doesn't play node, then you actually have to go ice, summon, sword, add X here. Right? Because you already have sword in hand. Yeah, so here he actually misplayed. This was ice. It was ice special sword add X. Because he has no node, so the rotation that he did was wrong. Starts with solid impermanence. Tractus, okay. No, if I like, it depends on my end. This end is like, he doesn't even play node, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I would play the situation now without even node. Like, I know for a fact that he like he misplayed the rotation. It was 100% ice special sword at X, because now he has the sword in hand and doesn't do shit. Okay, now we go to the Druid sword. He goes Necro Keep. Damn, we are down bad in this situation. There is no much we can do anyways. Normal summon Pydra. Normal summon Pydra without being able to read or write. GG, my brother. I mean, I guess you let them play this out just to gauge their skill, right? Yes. Yes, right. Yeah. The unfortunate thing is Ice plus X is actually still a 1-card combo. It doesn't really add anything to the combo extra. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, they did not impermanence any Nibiru or res. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it! Where are those guys? Why they did not impermanent Nibiru or res? Because now they went chilling 1 nib, chilling 2 impermanence, chilling 1 nib, chilling 2 Caesar, chilling 3 impermanence, chilling 4 detonator, pop Caesar, and they still have a detonator for free. What the fuck is happening? No way. Actually, no way. No way. Engraver. Ash the tract. Yeah. Interim battle phase. Wait, what? Why are we playing into a talent? If he has druids, what changes? What changes if he has a druids? Nothing. Why are we activating this lacrima now? Why are we activating this lacrima now? I don't... Yes, the ready is live. Okay, but I don't... He said enter in battle phase. Why are we not allowing the enter in battle phase? I don't understand. If he has the druids, nothing changes. It just changes it to lacrima. Nothing changes. I don't understand. Yeah, Requiem is main only. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I understood that. I understood that. Oh, he's playing against Empire, right? He goes trap special. No, you're right. You're right. The quick spell. He's playing around the quick spell, the one off. Ash. The quick spell, okay. Yes. Is it even game? Against the detonator they can protect. Is it even game actually? I'm not even sure if this is game. And this is 100%. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Special. 7. Summon Chundra. Is this even game? It's not. It was never game. But that was never game. Like if you do the math. If you do the math, this was never game. Go Synchro 7. Summon back Fadra. No, he's missing a back row, I believe, too. Like he's missing a couple of... No, it's... How much damage is that? It's... No, it's not even close to game. It's not even close to game. Makes a 10, crash, summon back. He for sure had... Like he for sure had a lot. He for sure had a lot. Because you can do Chundra 7, summon back Fadra, summon back Chundra. Attack, Synchro, 10, crashes, summon back the 10, pop. It's like 3 damage and you end on a seal. But he's trying to establish the moon. I guess the trap was correct then. No, my bad. I forgot for a second that we were playing against Empire because I saw the Finsmith shit. I was in the mind of a mirror, I guess. Pop for 3. Typhoon, Vader on Typhoon. End phase, normal summon ice. Dweller to stop the Paradise, which is spotted. Paradise doesn't work anymore. playing this safe. Makes sense. Yeah, and he wins that. That was good. Man, you lucky I suck. You lucky I suck. Okay, here is the thing, right? How much are we expecting roll? Because I kinda like to start with the bonfire in those situations. And then normal summon ice. First of all... I know, I kinda like it actually. I kinda like bonfire first. Like if I open ice bonfire, I like to start with the bonfire. Because I think it's good into the roll still and you have talent. Yes, you go -1 in engine, but you have talent. Into the roll. And if he ashes, he's like a GG on the spot. I think bonfire was good to start with. Because you don't want to get ashed on Requiem. Like, they might ash the bonfire. They don't have to, but like, they might ash the bonfire. It depends how weak their end is. Okay, good sequencing. Okay, this is what people usually do, like, mistake. The sequencing is Lacrima, and keep Requiem to Lacrima, and then use Engraver. Why? Because if they Bestial, then you do have a level 4, which actually matters in this deck, and that's how you should actually sequence this. Okay, let's keep going. It's good. It's okay. I like the Caesar against this matchup. You're playing against Tempa, it's good. Okay, then Nether. Veiler, now he's learning. Hold up, now he's learning. He just learned this interaction, that was crazy. Oh my god, and now we go for the Nibiru. So good at the game. So good at the game, it's crazy. Okay, and then, I mean, I wanna go talent look at the end, that sounds crazy. I'm talenting the end at this point. But this end sucks anyways into this matchup. But you should talent look at the end. Pip the Goo. Shane Baldrake con Lacrima, oh my god, this is getting worse every moment. He still has the Ash actually. Wow. Maybe? Was he ever doing it? Probably no. He was probably never ashing the bonfire. But if it happens, that would have been like good. Like you actually check with the bonfire. Maybe thinks, maybe you can read the Ash, you know, like you can actually read the situation. Like if you think on bonfire, I'm thinking Ash. There were a possible outplay from the Big Grinder side, which he decided not to go for. I mean, what do you do here? You have to take... What the fuck do you take here? You have to take the Ash. Otherwise, next turn you have no play. That sounds crazy. Yeah, Ash. Now he has a Moonline. But you have Nibiru. I guess that's... okay. He needs to top deck. Get rid of the token. Fuwalos. Ooh, that was insane. You actually let this resolve. You actually let this resolve, and then you need Borres. You actually let this resolve, and then you need Borres, actually. Or you don't have to nib, I guess, because... No, you don't have to nib, he doesn't have a Lacrima in the graveyard. You don't give a shit. Battle phase, yeah, I guess you nib now. In this game now, it's easy game. Just play around nib and you're Gucci. So how do we play around nib? Oh, I have it. Kinda neg, but I have it. So you go for the Desiree line, right? Because now you special engraver, you go Tractus, blah blah blah. You play into this nib. We can't, no, you can. You can, but it's an egg. You can, but it's an egg. The way you do it is first of all, then I go, like you go You go, I would start with the bonfire actually, to check for an ash blossom. I think it's actually super important because you actually search for another ice. You search for second ice here actually. The way you do it is you special engraver, then you go tract, lurry, you go tract, lurry, requiem, summon another engraver. Then you go, you don't even need to play into Fualos here, so you actually don't use the engraver here, you just go directly sequence into Desiree. Then you make link 3, and then you special summon ice from your end. I mean, you'd get rid of the token obviously with Desiree, and then you special summon ice from your end, enter in battle phase, and that's game on board. Right, so now try to ash Fua. I mean, there is a good point too. It's just free, right? Like, yeah, but like he top decked this turn, right? Oh, he has a Chami Puruli. I guess like you still play against the Fuwa of your opponent, right? So like the way you do it is when you make the link 3, you do Desiree on the token, then you specialize and you enter in battle phase, and you beat Nibiru, yeah? Because then if Nibirus, then you go the second ice that you added with bonfire normal summon. So the line is you don't pop it with engraver, you just go Tractus, Lurry, Requiem, second engraver. You don't pop it with engraver, you just make sequence into Desiree into link 3, and now you send, then you specialize from your end, and then you enter in battle phase. If he has another nib, then you have bonfire for second ice. You probably start with the bonfire because it's free. It's free. There is no reason to not start with the bonfire. Because there is no punish. Yeah, he's doing it. Clean as fuck. Oh, he's normal summoning. I would not normal summon. I would not normal summon here. Yeah, normal summon here was not good. Okay, so solid bonfire. Let me see, how did he open? Bonfire sword, dashing permanent snip. Holy shit, this end. Yo, his end is crazy. Add node. Sword? What the fuck is wrong with people? Are they actually also playing the nodeless version? The nodeless version. Okay. Good execution. Solid get nib. Okay, special sword. Go extra. And now it should be duo. But we are playing the nodeless version. The nodeless version. Go then nether. Attach. Yo, the follow-up of this deck is actually crazily bad. Like, we actually rely only on Finsmith. If you get Bestial on Finsmith, I don't know what's happening. Go Lubellion. To bait an Ash Blossom, right? Because you know that he has to Ash. But do you actually care? No, I don't think this is correct, right? Is this even correct? Is this actually ever correct? I don't think so, right? Because you have, like, look at your end. I don't think this is ever correct, actually. I don't think it's ever started with Lubellion here. Because if you bet the Ash, you wanna hit on Tractus, considering your end. Also, this prompts two interaction, right? You're telling me, like, he's gonna Ash for sure. And if something goes wrong, it's just chains Lacrima here. I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah, engraver now. Like, I would prefer actually to get it on Tractus, the Ash. Like, actually, Tractus, like, Ash on Tractus seems free with the normal summon Lacrima. Anyways. 3, 4, 5. Hold up, I have the goo. Yeah, you pitch. Okay, hear me out. Yo, this is crazy. I have it. I have it and it's crazy. You pitch Lurry, special Lurry, make Requiem, and then you actually activate Tractus in the graveyard to fusion summon. That's a crazy line. That's a crazy line, actually. You out for sure then Nether, and then you set Paradise and Pass. You don't push, otherwise. You clear his entire board. There is a crazy line, actually. Hold up. Oh, this is broken. Hold up. You go add, pitch Lurry, special Lurry, make Requiem. And then, if you want, you can actually activate Engraver. And then you can use Tractus in order to force a pop, which is okay. Then you set Paradise. And then you have to pass. And then you have a blowout in the opponent turn that literally plays no duo drive. If you have a blowout into turns of grind, you actually outgrind his ass. Requiem into Little Knight. No, I like to make the you can still do it. You can still do it, but I don't agree with that. Because first of all, loses to impermanence. Because you know that he has a back row, right? And you have to read impermanence in this spot. And SP doesn't really do a lot in those situations. Or at least not now. I think on the crackback might actually be better. I actually like Lurry into Requiem into activate Tractus in the graveyard. Because you get a free Desiree. And then you can set Paradise and Pass. You actually survive 100% of the time in this spot. 100% of the time. There is nothing you can do. Actually nothing you can do. Like, you force him an early battle phase. Like he's not gonna instantly enter in battle phase, right? Anyways, let's see. Pitch Lurry, special summon. Make Requiem, please activate Tractus. No, I didn't. He can still do it after. Still forces a pop, it's fine. But he pops the Nibiru, we don't care. Normal Lacrima now. I don't like this because this loses to impermanence. This loses to impermanence, right? Because he's trying to make a Chaos Angel. Yeah, no, this loses to impermanence. Which I don't like. And now he Typhoons. Yeah, no, this could have been so much better. This could have been so much better, in my opinion. The Tractus line was hella clean. Because like, the Tractus line was hella clean because he can never read that. Like, you go Desiree, and then you set Paradise Pass. What do you mean he probably doesn't play? What do you mean he doesn't play it? What does he not play? SP? He probably does not play SP, no. Because the new variant post SUDA, most of the deck lists, 90% of the deck lists do not have SP. He probably does not, no. But even if he had SP, I don't think SP makes any sense, as it does not make any sense to make Chaos Angel. The only play that actually might win you the game is actually make an hard Desiree with the Tractus, set Paradise and Pass, which stalls you at least for 2 turns. In the meanwhile, you try to dig for a next. And it's not gonna instantly enter in battle phase. It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna read that. Yeah, now it's a simple sequence OTK. Here he starts Tractus. Okay, it makes sense to start Tractus with his hand. Okay, let's cross out called by. I think the way you're supposed to do it. No, it's fine. No, this is fine. This is good. This is good. This is good. Because he started with the Tractus. If it's not engraver, it's Tractus. So this is good. This is good. It's good sequence. Oh my god, no duo drive is crazy. No duo drive is fucking crazy. Yo, you do understand that if this guy clears bot to the detonator, the game is over. You guys need to understand that if this guy, for some reason, clears bot the detonator, Grinder literally has no Ryzel gameplay. He has only to play with Finsmith. Okay, impermanence on Caesar. That's very interesting, especially with the bonfire. Impermanence on Caesar, especially with the bonfire. What's happening right now? What's happening right now? What's wrong? What's wrong, my brother? What's wrong with you? Anyways. Yeah. Yes, to scoop because there is a twins in the graveyard. He did not see that coming. Which, in my opinion, he could have actually won this. That was super winnable. Veler on ice, yes, Ash, so he's trying to check for an engraver after, right? Like he's just hoping that he doesn't have another piece. Duo? Is he siding the duo? What's going on? I don't understand. I mean, start engraver, this is good. Get Ash. Go X for detonator. And Baylor too. Sounds crazy because now this sword goes nasty. That's the ice. Normal summon ice. Very good. Detonator here is good to play into the back row. What's the back row? Regain, yeah. But that was good. Not saving because it's negated, right? Is it negated? Yeah, it is negated, okay. Top deck Boldrake, that was an insane top deck. What am I missing? Why are we not... Why are we not chaining? Like, because of your protection? No, because yes, twins. Yes, twins. I don't understand why are we not chaining here. Is he losing the trade? I mean, he can never pop this detonator, right? So that's basically what he's scared of. Can't twins this? What do you mean he cannot twins? He's gonna have detonator, duo drive, and twins. am I missing? Talking about the sword guy. Oh, I'm not talking about that. No, we're talking about the sword guy. So what I'm thinking here is... why are we not chaining this? Because he's scared of this detonator, right? But it's like you will have to pop the regained anyways. Okay. Okay. It's popping itself. No duo drive. Wait, what? Why are we going that nether and no duo drive here? Wait, what am I missing? Yo, this guy has to be crazy. Why are we not going duo drive? I'm getting an aneurysm looking at this gameplay. No target in the deck, oh my god, because you already went for double sword. Oh no. Yo, this is crazy. Yo. No way. Yo. No, there is actually no way. Look at this. He finished all the Ryzel cards because he sided out twice. He's gonna lose this. And this guy didn't go for duo. To search for, like, his engine pieces. Like, what the fuck is happening here? Yo, no way, never punished. Oh my god, this Baldric was crazy. But he doesn't have anything for ice, right? He's just gonna make House Angel. Yeah, he's just gonna make House Angel and pass. Yo. No effect because you don't want that nether to pop itself here. Yo, this is so sad, it's actually crazy. Yeah, it's actually so sad. Like it's literally like they are literally playing post like they are literally playing the Japanese ban list right now, OCG ban list. This is what should happen in 6 months, but they're already testing for the next ban list. I don't know how Austin got convinced to play this trash. Okay, so we go Requiem, Lacrima. Now we have to play with the Finsmith Grind. Solid sequence. That's a solid sequence right here. Solid sequence actually. Yeah, sequence. Even if you pop, doesn't matter. Yeah, switching attacks seems solid. Ooh, you actually do it. You actually do it. I guess because you need to clear the body. Do you have a Lacrima to report? You don't even have the link 3. You actually do this, actually. I'm not convinced. I don't think you do it. Do you even do it? It's kind of weird, right? Because it's like, you went for an entire trade. Yes, you trade the nether. It doesn't have anything. You have a Chaos Angel. You just have a Chaos Angel. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm thinking if you just... I'm probably overthinking it. Just attack. Let it die. Summons back. Touch 2. Attack. And then it still ends with a nether with 1 material, right? And it still pops. So might as well just put the negation. That makes sense. Okay. You see, like, it was just like a couple of steps of thinking. Yeah, and you out there. He sets judgment, nice. Lacrima in end phase. Now it's actually game. Actually crazy. That was crazy. That's some crazy shit. Well, that was it for the analysis of those games. Hope you guys appreciated the content, and if you want to see more of those videos on my channel, let me know in the comment section below. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time.